sure you've already clocked by now the big blonde hair in front of you, and I bet you're all thinking, my God, she looks like she's got a massive brain in there. And you'd be right, I do. I've been making some really great decisions recently. One of them was to start working on myself. Yeah. I haven't even told you the good bit yet. I have just lost 30 kilos. Yeah, it's all thanks to my $700 a month skinny pen. I decide works fine. Yeah, my goal is actually to disappear when I stand on my side. Or just get blown away with a small gust of wind. Yeah. I do have to be really careful now on sidewalks because one wrong step, I could just fall down a crack into the abyss, flush down a drain, etc. Yeah, clothes shopping has completely changed for me though. I can now do it IRL, that's in real life for those oldies in the room. Just like how the skinnies do it. Yeah. Before, when I used to go shopping, I would have to sift through heaps and heaps of clothes. I'd find something that I liked. Then I'd have to ask one of the shop assistants if it came in a larger size. To which she would then yell directly at me, "Oh my God, yes, you can find our plus sizes online!" Yeah, so now I'm in this really weird phase where everything fits me, but I just don't really trust it. Like, is that a top? Or do I buy the rest of it online? Yeah, I scared myself with that one. Yeah. Sorry, but I've worked too damn hard to emotionally process this part of my stomach. We're not now just going to release it back into the wild. Not with a crop top. No. Yeah. So I mentioned I work in tech. Yes, I'm a real woman in tech. Let's hear it. Yeah, we exist. We are a little bit hard to come by these days. You just need to know where to look. Yeah. When I'm not out celebrating International Women's Day, you can find me sitting in a room full of men trying to convince myself I belong there. But we're actually not that hard to find, where you can all find us, all of the women in tech, all at once, if you look hard enough. You can find us all somewhere on the spectrum. Yeah. Think of that woman in tech that you know. There's probably only one. Think of her now, lock her in. Yeah. Touch of the tisms. I'm not wrong. Yeah. Working in tech, people think that you know absolutely everything. And one of my favourite things that I get asked, which happens often, is, where actually is the cloud? And then it brings me so much joy and pleasure in giving them a little industry secret, something that we've been hiding this entire time. And so my answer is, nobody actually knows. Yeah, nobody knows where the cloud is. Nobody knows what the cloud is. We're all just winging it. We've all got one. We just don't know where it is. It doesn't actually matter what you say though anyway, because as soon as you start giving anyone any kind of intelligent-ish sounding answer, you can just see their eyes. Like they weren't actually interested in what you had to say. Well, sucked in, doofus! It was your idea to ask the neurospicy woman in tech a question. You're here now for the next 45 minutes. Yeah. Love tech. I drink a lot of Diet Coke. In fact, I drink so much Diet Coke that when I recently had my bloods done, the results came back and said that I'm now 96% phenylalanine, which I was quite concerned about. Turns out I'm fine, doctor says I'm alright. It's just that my blood type has just now changed to 0 sugar. And grazed my knee to just start fizzing. Yeah, we've all got our things. Yeah. You might like your Coke from a bag. I'm not judging. I get mine from a silver can. It's fine. And you know what? I don't actually need bag Coke. No. Because when you're on the spectrum, I don't know if you know this, but when you're on the spectrum, you can actually get your drugs subsidised by the PBS, which feels actually more like a better deal for you than it is for me. Yeah. Yeah, we've all got our things. We've all got our things. Oh, yeah. Quick show of hands. Anyone here ever kissed a cousin? No hands. All right, well, statistically, one of you here is lying. You're just not brave enough to admit it. Yeah. I see you. Forget the light, I see you. It's actually not illegal here in Australia to kiss a cousin, no? Just in case you were tempted. You can, legally. You want to know how I know that? Well, I'll tell you. It's because I married mine. Right, calm down, we're not freaks. Much. Yeah, it's not illegal. I married mine and now I've got a husband. Yeah, you like that, didn't you? Yeah, it's not illegal, but it is quite fun to tell people. It's not that weird. People have been doing it for centuries. It's quite a regal thing to do with his cousins. Actually marry them, rather than marry them. The British royal family, they've been doing it for years. But it is actually, our relationship is not as fucked up as some family trees. For example, the ancient Egyptians. Anyone ever heard of the ancient Egyptians? Yeah, their family trees are fucked. They're like brothers, sisters, mums and daddies. It's like Paddy's Markets, but for brothers. Where's cousins? Yeah, once we did find out that we were cousins, though, we did not let that stop us. I'm not a quitter. I'm a woman in tech. Yeah, love is love. Right. If anyone was wondering what the I in LGBTQIA stands for, anyone guessing?
Intersex.
Oh, it's actually not. It's incest. So close. So close. Yeah, we've all got our things. Yeah. You judge me. I will not judge you. Yeah. At the end of the day, whether you're a recovering fat person, like myself, whether you have a drug addiction, like myself, or whether you come from an incestuous family, you will not hear judgment from me. I do not have the moral high ground. All I am is a woman in tech with a coke addiction and a husband.